This just in, before Army and Navy, it was the Indy Classic between number 17 ranked Texas A&M and number 11 Purdue. The Aggies fought in a tight one but came away with the 70-66 win in Indianapolis. Texas A&M's first non-conference win over a top 15 team since 2017. Let's welcome in two guys on the call in this one, Bill Raftery and Jay Wright. And guys, we expected a tight game and we got it. So how was Texas A&M able to come away with the win in the end, Jay?
Emily, it was a great game here, outstanding atmosphere, but Texas A&M did what they do. The Aggies turn you over, the Aggies beat you on the glass, they get to the foul line, but what was a little unique was they hit 9 threes today and shot the ball pretty well.
It was painful to watch the game with Jay because they didn't take enough threes for him, but the defense on both sides, I think you'd have to agree. I can't get over how tenacious A&M is, though.
They are. We were talking, Emily, about Purdue being probably one of the best offensive teams in the country, and Texas A&M took them out of what they did, and Trey Kaufman-Renn, the leading scorer, had to work for everything he got today. And
one other question for you, Jay, Emily. You couldn't have run more things if you're Purdue, but the reaction of A&M is just on top of their game. Emily, we were sitting here coming out of every timeout saying Matt Painter made an adjustment again, trying to get Trey Kaufman-Renn the ball, trying to get Braden Smith or Lawyer open. He changed everything, tried to feed from the top, ball screen, staggered screen, everything. And Texas A&M had an answer for everything.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't see a ton of runs in this one, which of course makes for some fun basketball. You mentioned the adjustments that Matt Painter made, but what sparked A&M's ability to pull away a bit in this second half? Bill?
I would say a deep bench.
Yeah.
And the way they get after you, they even if they don't turn you over, they force you into a bad shot late in the shot clock. On the offensive end, they keep it alive, tip it out. They get more opportunities than most people. I mentioned during the broadcast, a little bit like Houston and Kelvin.
Yeah.
You know, they go and chase it if it's a bad shot, so they really shoot 50% on a trip, basically.
Yeah. Yes. And Pharrell Payne, Emily, Pharrell Payne came off the bench, 16 points, 9 rebounds. He was a force inside and really gave Purdue's bigs trouble, especially Trey Kaufman-Renn, fouled him out of the game.
A&M now 3-0 against ranked opponents this season. But if we look big picture, guys, at the SEC in general, having a fantastic start to the college basketball season. Jay, what makes this conference so good?
It's depth now. You've over the years, and Mike Tranghese years ago was brought in as an advisor, and all the coaches that they've brought into the SEC are outstanding now. And you've got total commitment from all of those schools at the same level they have for football now they have for basketball. Facilities, their coaches, their commitment to NIL. So you've got outstanding talent, you've got outstanding coaches, and now they're playing against each other. When this SEC season starts, wow, we're in for a great season of college basketball.
It's almost reminiscent of the old Big East when they got 11 teams in. You might see that. That's how deep and talented this conference happens to be.
Yeah, we'll see the number one team in the nation, Tennessee, on display tonight. But another big win for Texas A&M and Buzz Williams. Thank you guys so much for the great breakdown. This is also a big reason that Texas A&M had success on this game. Their big three on Saturday against Purdue was dominant. 47 points, shooting 53% from the field. And although Bill was joking with Jay, there are not enough threes, still 5 of 11 from the big three for Texas A&M.